This is the story of a father whose mind works like that of a 7-year-old child. He loves his daughter more than anything else in the entire world, and his daughter loves him just as deeply. But one day, something happens in their lives that changes everything, a turn of fate that separates them from each other. The story begins with a man named Sam Dawson, who works at a Starbucks cafe. Even though his age has advanced into adulthood, his mind still functions like that of a young child. It takes him a long time to understand even simple things, and he approaches life with the innocence and simplicity of a 7-year-old. One day, while Sam is at work in the cafe, he receives an unexpected phone call from the hospital. Without wasting a second, he rushes there. At the hospital, a woman gives birth to a baby girl, and this child is Sam's own daughter. Sam never married this woman, but the two had grown very close to each other. Over time, their bond led to her becoming pregnant, and now, Sam finds himself holding the most precious gift of his life. He has become the father of a sweet, tiny little angel. The woman is discharged from the hospital very quickly. She is homeless, with no place to go, and she doesn't seem happy at all about the birth of this baby girl. But Sam, on the other hand, is filled with excitement and joy. He wants to bring the woman and the baby to his home. While they are waiting together at the bus stop, something unexpected happens. The woman suddenly walks away and disappears into the crowd. The truth is, she doesn't want to accept this child. Sam looks around in every direction, searching for her, but she is nowhere to be found. He waits for a long time, hoping she will return, but she never does. Confused and unsure what to do next, Sam takes his baby daughter and heads back home. Because Sam's mind works like that of a 7-year-old, he doesn't really understand how to care for a newborn. He tries putting a diaper on her, but it slips off on its own. The baby cries constantly. Hearing the sound, his neighbor calls him over and asks him to bring the baby to her. When Sam does, the neighbor gently explains that his daughter is hungry and needs to be fed every 2 hours. Only then will she stay calm. She also teaches him many other important things: how to hold a baby properly, how to comfort her, and how to take care of her needs. Sam listens carefully and understands everything. From that moment on, he feeds his daughter every 2 hours, and because of this, she cries far less. He becomes so deeply involved in caring for her that he forgets to spend time with his friends. One day, 4 of his friends, who like Sam, also have minds that work differently, come over to visit. They are overjoyed to meet his daughter and spend a wonderful time playing with her. Sam decides to name his little girl Lucy, inspired by a song called Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds. His friends often visit, but they too cannot give Lucy as much time as she needs. So Sam starts taking her with him to work. His boss is very supportive and allows it. But as time passes, Lucy begins to grow, and it becomes harder for Sam to manage his job while holding her. Realizing this, Sam goes to his neighbor and asks if she can take care of Lucy while he works. The neighbor agrees, and from then on, Sam leaves his daughter at her home before heading to his job. Several years pass, and now Lucy has grown a little older. Her curious mind is filled with questions, and she often asks them to Sam. But Sam never has the answers, because just like his daughter, his mind works like that of a young child. One day, Lucy asks about her mother. Sam gently explains that her mother will never come back. Lucy accepts this truth, and life goes on. Sam remains completely involved in his daughter's world. He takes her to the park, pushes her on the swings, and plays with her at home like two children having fun together. Every night, he reads her the same poem, the only one he knows by heart. When the time comes for Lucy to start school, Sam takes her for admission, and she is accepted. Afterward, Sam goes with his friends to buy her a pair of shoes. Lucy finds a pair she loves, but Sam doesn't have enough money to pay for them. Seeing this, all 4 of his friends contribute from their own pockets, pooling together enough to buy Lucy her favorite shoes. Lucy begins attending school and quickly learns how to read. She wants Sam to learn too, so she studies alongside him. But Sam struggles to understand anything beyond the one poem he can already read. This doesn't bother Lucy at all. She loves him just the way he is. One day, a woman approaches Sam and tries to get his attention in an inappropriate way. Before anything can happen, the police arrive and arrest both the woman and Sam. Soon, it becomes clear that Sam is innocent. The officers also learn that he has a young daughter. Among them is a child care officer who, after seeing Sam's mental condition, begins to wonder how someone like him can take proper care of a child. Soon, Lucy's birthday arrives, and many of her friends come to celebrate. Sam, with his childlike nature, plays and acts just like the kids, which makes all of Lucy's friends laugh and enjoy themselves. But Lucy feels embarrassed by his behavior. In the moment, she tells one boy a lie, that Sam is not her real father. The child care officer is also present at the party. Meanwhile, one of Lucy's friends starts making fun of Sam. When Sam asks him to stop and gently pushes him back, the boy's father becomes angry and shoves Sam to the ground. After this, the boy loudly tells everyone that Lucy herself said Sam is not her real father. The child care officer overhears this and begins to believe that Lucy doesn't like Sam, and perhaps she isn't safe with him. Because of this, the officer calls the police and Lucy is taken into custody. The next day, Sam is brought to court. The judge tells him that his case will be heard next month. Until then, Lucy will remain in their custody, and Sam will only be allowed to meet her twice a week for just 2 hours each time. This news breaks Sam's heart. He cannot imagine living without Lucy, yet his tears hold no weight in the eyes of the law. He turns to his friends for support, and they advise him to hire a lawyer. In the newspaper, they find an advertisement for a highly reputed lawyer named Rita. Sam goes to meet her, but Rita is extremely busy. Seeing him, she quickly realizes he has no money to pay her fees. She politely sends him away, saying she will call him soon. But when no call comes, Sam decides to find her at a party. Rita is surprised and a little uncomfortable to see him there, especially in front of her colleagues. To impress them and boast about her generosity, she announces that she is taking Sam's case for free as a form of charity. Her friends are skeptical, knowing Rita never takes a case without payment. But to maintain her image, she repeats that she is representing Sam without charging him. Hearing this, Sam feels overjoyed and hopeful. Sam receives a letter stating that he must meet with a psychologist. He goes to see her, and she asks him many questions to determine whether he is capable of being a good father. Sam answers in the simple, innocent way a child would, and based on this, the psychologist prepares her report. Soon after, Sam is once again brought before the court. Many people come to speak on his behalf, and each is asked what kind of person Sam is. The prosecutor argues that Sam's mind functions like that of a 7-year-old, the same age as his daughter. He claims that Sam cannot properly care for her. He points out that Sam has worked at a coffee shop, Starbucks, for the past 8 years. Yet in all that time, he has never learned how to make coffee, nor can he multiply 2 by 2. According to the prosecutor, a man like this cannot raise a 7-year-old child. The psychologist who wrote the report against Sam is called to testify. But Rita, being a highly skilled lawyer, skillfully traps her in her own words through sharp questioning. Rita then presents an example to the judge of a woman with the same IQ as Sam, who successfully raised her daughter to become a doctor. Sam's neighbor and his employer also speak in his favor, telling the court that Sam is a wonderful father who takes excellent care of his daughter. The judge, however, is unable to reach a decision. Meanwhile, Lucy begins to fear that she will soon be separated from her father forever, something she cannot bear. One day, she decides she will run away with Sam to a faraway place. She even makes a plan for it, but Sam knows this would be against the law, so he brings her back. Later, Lucy is asked once again if she told her friend at her birthday party that Sam is not her real father. Lucy firmly denies it and says that Sam is indeed her father and that she loves him very much. Rita takes Sam to her home so she can prepare him for the next day. There, Sam notices Rita's young son, who barely speaks to her. It's clear that Rita and her husband don't spend much time with him. At that moment, the boy is watching a movie on TV. Sam gently suggests that she should watch the movie with her son, but Rita's mind is focused entirely on the upcoming court hearing. She explains to Sam how he should present himself before the judge and even gives him one of her husband's suits to wear in court. The next day, before heading to court, Sam wears the suit to work. Unfortunately, coffee spills on it, and since he is already running late, he goes straight to court in the stained suit. Rita feels disappointed when she sees him. In court, Sam is asked many questions. Thankfully, Rita had prepared him the night before, and he answers them well. But the prosecutor plays on Sam's emotions and mental state, telling him that if Lucy stays with him, she will never achieve anything in life. He insists that if Sam truly wants his daughter to have a better future, he must let her go so she can be raised by a capable family who will give her the best upbringing. Overwhelmed with emotion, Sam admits to the judge that he cannot raise his daughter properly. As a result, Lucy's custody is taken away from him. However, the judge adds that if Sam can increase his income, he may regain custody in the future. Lucy is placed with a foster family, and the woman in the household quickly grows very fond of her. Lucy begins to bond with her as well, but she still waits eagerly for Sam, who is allowed to visit her twice a week. Sam, however, starts watching her from a distance instead. He sees that she is living with a good family where her future could be bright, and so he chooses not to visit her. Lucy waits and waits, but eventually grows tired of hoping. Sam stops going to work altogether and spends his days at home. When Rita learns about this, she comes to convince him to visit Lucy, but Sam refuses, saying he is not perfect like her and has nothing to offer his daughter. This angers Rita, and she tells him that her own life is far from perfect. Her husband is having an affair, her colleagues don't like her, and even her son doesn't speak to her. As she says this, tears fill her eyes. Moved by her pain, Sam embraces her in a comforting hug. Sam makes up his mind to increase his income. He returns to his regular job and also takes on part-time work walking dogs. With this change, he starts visiting Lucy again. At first, Lucy is upset when she sees him. She's angry and asks why he hasn't come to see her for so many days. But soon, she realizes that Sam still loves her just as much as ever. The next day, Rita goes to court once again and tells the judge that Sam has made significant changes in his life and should be given back custody of his daughter. The child care officer is also present and informs the judge that the family currently caring for Lucy wants to adopt her. The court supports this idea, and Rita begins to fear that Sam may never get his daughter back. Sam's income has now grown, and he rents an apartment in the same area where Lucy's foster family lives, so he can always be close to her. Lucy is happy about this, but the woman who wants to adopt her begins to feel uneasy. One night, Lucy quietly sneaks out of her foster home and goes to Sam's place. After she falls asleep, Sam gently takes her back. This starts happening every night. Lucy comes to him, and every night he returns her to the foster family. Eventually, the woman and her husband become troubled by this. The next night, when Lucy tries to sneak out again, the woman is waiting. She speaks to Lucy with kindness, telling her that if she wants to visit Sam, they won't stop her, but she should let them know before leaving. This woman truly cares for Lucy, but because of Sam's presence, Lucy is beginning to drift away from her. Rita visits Sam again, this time with her son. She tells Sam that the court hearing is tomorrow and that the foster family wants to adopt Lucy. She warns him that he must answer all of the judge's questions truthfully and confidently, and she is there to help him prepare. Since taking Sam's case, Rita has realized how important it is for parents to spend time with their children, and because of this, her own son has grown much closer to her. That night, while Sam is sleeping, there's a knock at his door. When he opens it, he finds the same woman who wants to adopt Lucy, holding the little girl in her arms. Her eyes are filled with tears as she tells Sam that she can never love Lucy as much as he does, and that he is a truly wonderful father. She promises to testify in his favor the next day. As she turns to leave, Sam stops her. He tells her that he has always wanted Lucy to have a mother's love, something only she can give. He asks her to always love Lucy like a mother. Hearing this, her eyes well up again, and she thanks him. Soon after, Sam regains full custody of Lucy. When Lucy plays in her football match, everyone who loves her comes to cheer, including the woman and her husband who once wanted to adopt her. And with that, this heartfelt story comes to an end, leaving behind a message of love, sacrifice, and the unbreakable bond between a father and his daughter. Sometimes life teaches us that true love isn't just about being together. It's about fighting for each other, no matter the odds. This story reminds us that the strength of a bond isn't measured by perfection or wealth, but by the honesty of the heart and the love we give without limits. If this journey touched your heart, then become a part of our family here. Join us for more stories that will make you smile, bring tears to your eyes, and stay with you long after they end. Hit that subscribe button so the next time we share a story like this, You'll be right here with us, feeling every moment.